Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Charles in Charge Cowboys Sports Report. My knee-jerk post-game reaction to our fourth blowout victory of the season. We take down the Rams at home, 43-20. Got some meat to get into before I get into all that real quick, guys. If you are watching and you have not subscribed, I implore you, hit that red subscribe button. It is free. It costs you nothing. It's a free investment. My first goal is to get to 500, then to 1,000. When I do that, this channel will take off exponentially. And I'll be able to put back into the channel with microphone, studio equipment, sound bites, computer just for this, and a call online for live shows, which is essential, like Law Nation. I love watching this show. I love calling in. I'll have a call in line. I'm at like 350 right now. I can't hit my goals without my brothers and sisters out there that bleed blue and silver also. This seems to work for Mike Fisher. So I'm going to give it a go again, guys. On the count of 3, if you have not subscribed and you are watching, please hit that red subscribe button on 1, 2, 3. Boom. If you hit it, you're a real one, and I love you for it. Like Mike Fisher says, that like button helps beat the algorithms, basically gets your video viewed more. If y'all can hit that like button, guys, on the count of 3, guys. 1, 2, and 3. Boom. If you did it, you're a real one, and I love you for it. Now, last thing, I've noticed small content creators that can edit on the bottom of their screen, just have their Cash App name. I have it in my chat, every chat. It's already week 8. No donations. But if people start to donate to this channel this season, and all proceeds will go to building the channel, getting equipment. After week 18 at Washington, the top 3 prizes, no joke, will be first place, will be playoff tickets. Playoff tickets, maximum 3 persons, home or away, doesn't matter. 50-yard line, medium deck. Second place will be two jerseys of your choice, any way, shape, or form. Third place will be a Emmitt Smith Rookie of the Year card, possibly autographed by that time. If donations are better than expected from here on out, then prizes 2 and 3 could be bigger. That is a fact. In the chat, you'll see my Cash App name. If you do donate to the channel, let me know it was you in the chat and how much, so I can keep an accurate log. Have a big deposit in December. I can swing everything I just said. That is real prizes. Better prizes than any other channels given out. I can guarantee you that. So, at one point in this game, we're leading by 30, right? Offense, defense, and special teams, everybody's getting in on it. Complimentary football like Mike likes to play. The Rams have been up and down all season. They were 3-4 coming into this week. Wanted to get back to 500. It didn't happen. The game quickly fell into our favor. We get the ball first. Dak Prescott gets sacked 3 times in the first 4 plays. I've never seen that. It's a 3rd and long. We get sacked, but we get saved by an illegal contact penalty on the Rams that allowed the drive to continue. And from there, it was all she wrote. If y'all noticed, after the bye week, Mike McCarthy and Brian Schottenheimer got together and said, this running the ball the majority of the time and keeping Dak Prescott handcuffed isn't working out too well. Today, they let Dak cook. Dak Prescott was 25 of 31, 4 touchdowns, 1 pick. He had 1 interception. The ball was tipped at the line of scrimmage, was behind Sean McEwen, tipped by him into a Rams defender in the red zone. It happens. Other than that, 25 of 31 is pretty good. 304 yards, 4 tubs through the air. Finally hit Brandon Cooks on a fade pattern. Rainbow throw. Nice. Richard Sherman, who likes to say that CeeDee Lamb is not a real number 1. You know, he had his game against the Chargers. Today, he comes out, 12 catches, $158 and 2 tubs. He had over 100 yards in the first half. Brandon Cooks, getting him involved now, 3 catches, 49 yards, a touchdown. Jake Ferguson, who we need to get more involved. The kid's got skill. 4 catches, 47 yards, touchdown. Michael Gallup, 2 catches, 20 yards. Michael Gallup has a mental block right now. If he can get past that mental block and trust his knee and cut like he used to cut without worrying that it's going to tear or fail him, he can get back to being MG13, the one that we know, and be a very good wide receiver number 3. Because Cooks is our number 2. And on defense, Deron Bland led the team in tackles with 6 solo tackles, and got his 3rd pick 6 of the season. He dropped a pick 6 against the Chargers. So, I believe that gives him 5 interceptions. 3 is taken back to the house. This is his 2nd year. Is Deron Bland's 2nd year not eerily reminiscent to Trayvon Diggs' 2nd year when he had 11 picks, 3 or 4 touchdowns? Deron Bland is doing a very good job of taking over where Trayvon Diggs was at on the outside. Like I said, thank God that we kept Jordan Lewis because he's a veteran slot corner. He was up against Cooper Kupp all day today. Cooper Kupp finished the game with 4 catches, 21 yards. Jordan Lewis played pretty good. Micah Parsons and Dorrance Armstrong both got sacks. We should have had 8 sacks today. On that touchdown drive before the first half ended, when the Rams had 2 minutes to go, you knew they were going to pass the ball. We had the NASCAR package out there every play. The right tackle, Haven's team was out. Note Bloom was in. PFF ranks him as like 42.5. The fact that we didn't get 1 sack on that drive is ridiculous. When you got Micah Parsons, Tank Lawrence, Dorrance Armstrong, Dante Fowler, O.C. Digizua, Sam Williams, all these cats, and you can't get a hand on Matthew Stafford. Matthew Stafford's getting his hands on Cowboy helmets and hands, but we should have had more than 2 sacks today. But seeing Bland get his 3rd pick 6, and we're only 7 games in, is nice. This game was a prelude to the big matchup next Sunday, 3:25 at Philly. I'm glad it's not Sunday night because we would have used up our 4th primetime game through 9 weeks. It was originally for Sunday night. And then they flexed out of it, and I think they're going to put Philly at Dallas on Sunday night when we play them again. But San Fran lost today, as y'all saw, 31-17. The Niners offense, since they beat us 42-10, that was like their Super Bowl. They couldn't beat us humbly. They had to beat us. I mean, it was a bad game. I believe it was an aberration. They beat us down 42-10. But they couldn't do it humbly. Shake hands, walk off the field. They had to talk all that mess. George Kittle, after his 3rd touchdown, had to raise up his jersey, show his undershirt that said F Dallas. All right. You see how quick things can turn around. 3 games later, they're 5-3. We are 5-2. They are now the 6th seed. We are the 5 seed. Seattle is number 1 in the West. With a victory over Cleveland. Now, I do not believe that Seattle is in the tier of Cowboys, Eagles, Niners. I still think the Niners are a very, very good team. They didn't have Deebo Samuel today. I don't know if they had Trent Williams or not, but that don't mean crap. Every team has injuries. We've had injuries since week 1. Since week 1, we've had injuries. We have not had one game where everybody was completely healthy. Week 1, Tyler Smith didn't play. Week 2, Tyler Smith didn't play. Week 3, Trayvon Diggs didn't play. 4 of our offensive linemen didn't play. On and on. Van Der Esch and Goodwin are on IR right now. We activated Rashawn Evans, the linebacker that we signed. I didn't really see him out there today. I saw Damone Clark, Marquise Bell. Playing linebacker most of the time. My prediction for this game before it played out on my Friday video was I figured a 38-3 blowout victory. We did blow them out, but not like I would like. I don't want allowing 20 points on defense. That number is icky to me. 17 is the maximum I'm comfortable with allowing. I'd rather allow 10 points or less. Coming into the game, our defense allowed on average 6 points a game. So them scoring 20, it'll probably be like about 17 points a game on average. Our defense is allowing. So if your defense is allowing 17 points a game on average, it's not bad. Even with that 42-point outing that they had against San Francisco. But like I said, I would have rather have gotten trounced week 5 against San Fran than beat them and get trounced in January. Because many times we've seen championship teams get beat down early in the season and later in the season return the favorite to that same team to beat them down. I'm just very happy that Mike McCarthy is starting to loosen up and get more aggressive on play calling. Dak Prescott had 31 pass attempts. 31. Completed 25 of them. Over 300 yards and 4 touchdowns. That's what you want to see. And that 1 interception. Our defense held Matthew Stafford to 13 completions on 22 attempts for 162 yards, touchdown, and a pick. Hell, the run game, Royce Freeman, 9 carries, 44 yards, 5 yards a carry, touchdown. Henderson, we held him to 12 carries, 31 yards, 2.6 yards a carry. And their passing game, Nakua and Kupp, who have been a big 1-2 punch since Kupp has come back, the rookie and, the white boy that's, got skills at the wazoo, the Triple Crown winner, 2021 Super Bowl MVP. We held Nakua to 3 catches, 43 yards, Cooper Kupp 4-21. The leading receivers for the Rams was backup running back Henderson, 3 for 54, and Tyler Higbee, 5 catches for 45 yards. Aaron Donald got 2 sacks. It says that we only allowed 3 sacks. Looked like we allowed 4 or 5, because we allowed 3 in the first 4 plays, unless they're counting one of those as an RPO. I don't know, but to open the game, first play, Chuma Doga gets beat, sack. Second play, run the ball. Third play was a sack. It was just unreal. 3 sacks in the first 4 plays. Never seen nothing like it. But after that, we got rolling. Now, whenever we had to go to Buffalo Wild Wings to watch a game because in Houston, about 2 games a season, they don't play on TV because they play at the same time the Texans do on the same channel. So we go to Buffalo Wild Wings. Texans game is on also, so they had that audio on, so we're watching our game in silence. When I saw number 70 laying on the field, lineman, we didn't know if it was 73 or 71. Thank the Lord it was Chuma Doga. He had to be carted off. I would guess he's going to miss significant time. Trade deadline is on Tuesday. Offensive line is a need also. Because Chuma was our number 6 offensive lineman. That means, if Tyler Smith, Tyron Smith goes down, he's the guy to play guard or left tackle. Can also play right tackle. If Terrence Steele were to go down, well, he's gone now. So now you got Asim Richards at left tackle, T.J. Bass at right guard, Brock Hoffman at backup center. Wouldn't hurt to kick the tires on a backup lineman for a team for, 2025 pick. If we can make a trade tomorrow or Tuesday, I think Jerry Jones wanted to see these games play out, see what teams pretty much got knocked out of contention. Minnesota, one of them, even though they won, they're 4-4. Kirk Cousins went down with a torn ACL. Their season's practically over. Denver's on fire sale mode. Tennessee's selling. The Bears play tonight. It don't matter if they win or lose. on offense, since Minnesota is going to be in mini rebuild mode, probably start the rookie quarterback they drafted in the 5th round the rest of the season to see what he's got. I wouldn't mind trying to get TJ Hawkinson. Him and Jake Ferguson would be a hell of a tight end duo. A hell of a tight end duo for Dak. 2 security blankets, along with the receivers that we have. Him, Mike Gesicki for the Patriots. 6'6" guy, be a huge red zone threat. We could get him for next to nothing. Those are the only 2 offensive guys I can really think of that, we go for. Derrick Henry's not going to happen. We know that. Maybe, for a back burner trade, a backup offensive lineman. But for defense, I keep saying Jalen Johnson for the Bears, who's balling out. Give them a second and a Sean Wright. Get rid of Deshaun Wright. We got rid of Kelvin Joseph for a reason. Why is Wright still on the team? Kevontae Turpin finally had his first punt return to the house. And he got called back because Deshaun Wright doesn't know the rules. And the guy that he was blocking was on the opposite side of the field of Turpin. He was no threat to catch Turpin. I mean, goodness, Deshaun Wright, you can't even play special teams. And you can damn sure you can't cover a receiver. We saw that last season. Whenever we needed somebody to be number 2 on the outside, you were as horrible as Kelvin Joseph was. Give a 2 and a Sean Wright for Jalen Johnson. Let him play out with us all season. Ball out. Be opposite Gilmore. Put Bland back into the slot. Let Bland continue to ball. And Jordan Lewis be cornerback number 4. Then we have cornerback depth again. So if we sustain another cornerback injury, we are still okay. Still good on that front. And then we're not going to pay Jalen Johnson. He's going to get a big contract somewhere else. We let him walk, and we get a 3rd-round comp pick. So basically, we give a 2nd-round pick to get Jalen Johnson, and we get a 3rd-round pick in return. So basically, we just turn our 2nd-round pick into a 3rd-round pick. That's all that is. It's a beautiful trade right there. That or the other 2 that I like. I know Justin Simmons isn't cheap, but he's affordable. Malik Hooker isn't playing very good at free safety. Give a 2nd of Malik Hooker for Justin Simmons to Denver. Bring over that free-range, free safety. He's as good as Kevin Byard is. He's a 3-time second-team All-Pro, 2020 Pro Bowler. He made second-team All-Pro the last 2 seasons in 2019. If you want to play cover 1 man coverage, have Justin Simmons in the backfield as the lone safety. You're in good shape there. Or Levante David. It wouldn't cost much to get him. 33 years old, 1-year contract with Tampa Bay. He is right now the number 5 best linebacker in the league, behind, Fred Warner, the usuals, But he is right now the 5th best linebacker in the NFL. He'd be perfect to play alongside Damone Clark or Marquise Bell and stop the run. Be able to, find the gaps to stop the run. That's what he's very good at. One year rental. And you could probably get him for a day 3 pick and send somebody over there, a player, any player. Those 3 guys I like a lot. Now, like I said on Friday, Brian Broaddus on 105.3 The Fan said the Cowboys were in trade talks for a few different defensive players. He was not at liberty to say who or what. But as Jerry Jones says, deadlines make deals. He likes to wait till the last minute. I would not be surprised if Tuesday morning we are alerted of a trade that we have made, or Monday and Tuesday, tomorrow and Tuesday alerted of a trade that we've made. But we've got to get offensive line depth. That is for sure. And make a trade that's going to make a difference for the rest of the season. And if we do, hopefully that difference maker can play against Philly, because that is going to be the game. The game. Right now, Detroit is a 2-loss team. We'll see what happens Monday night, tomorrow night with the Raiders. Seattle's a 2-loss team. We're a 2-loss team. San Fran's a 3-loss team, and Philadelphia is a 1-loss team. Washington took them to the brink again today. Damn it, man. The Redskins had 2 shots at them. Had a first half lead. Blew it. It was 17-all. Washington took the lead 24-17. Philly tied it up. Sam Howell throws a bad interception. He gets an opportunity to tie it up and just misses Terry McLaurin. Throws it so low. I mean, throw it to where the man can catch it standing up. And if Washington would have tied it up at 31, I believe that they would have went for the 2-point conversion to win the game, like they should have done week 4. But Philly, the Eagles can be had. That is very evident. They had 2 giveaways again today. They've been averaging 2 or more giveaways a game. We can take the ball away. Jalen Hurts is pressured 40% or more of the time. He is 3-7. We can get that pressure. We are the number 1 pressure team in the NFL. That secondary can be carved up. Kevin Byard or not, they can be carved up. Darius Slay is not as good. They call him Big Play Slay because he makes timely interceptions. He makes interceptions on very badly thrown balls. And sometimes he'll take them to the house. But he is not really a good one-on-one coverage corner. He's good, but he's not great. I mean, Dotson was giving him a run for his money today, all day today. Put CeeDee Lamb on Darius Slay or James Bradbury on CeeDee Lamb. Lamb has schooled both of them. Both of them. Last season, Darius Slay was the one covering T.Y. Hilton on a 3rd and 30 and couldn't stop it. Against the Eagles, Mike McCarthy's just going to have to completely let Dak loose and let him throw the ball to Lamb, Cooks, Ferguson. If we hopefully have Hawkinson or Gesicki, him too, screen passes to Tony Pollard. Let the pass game open up the run game. We didn't play Tyron Smith today. He could have played, but we knew we could beat the Rams without him. We want him to be 100% at Philly opposed to 75%. We want our starting 5 to play. They've got Jordan Davis, Jalen Carter, and Fletcher Cox on the inside. We've got Tyler Smith and Zach Martin. 2 great guards. The best right guard in the league and one of the best left guards in the league. Tyler Dash needs to just hold his own also. Terrence Steele's getting better game by game. He is not the same right tackle that we saw last year. We've seen that. He's coming off that tear. He needs to hold his own. And Tyron Smith, we know he can hold his own against whoever. Hassan Reddick, Brandon Graham, the rookie that Philly took at the end of round 1. Whatever pass rusher, Josh Sweat, Tyron Smith can handle that. So, as long as the offensive line protects Dak and lets him cook, Dak Prescott can put up a 40-burger on that secondary again. The secondary that last season had Chauncey Gardner-Johnson and Marcus Epps at safety. Now they have Kevin Byard and Reed Blankenship at safety. I'd take Chauncey Gardner-Johnson and Marcus Epps over Byard and Blankenship. That's for sure. But we'll see. We'll see. Darius Slay got nicked up at the end of the game, the Philly game. Our defensive line's going to need to come out to play. Our linebackers, our secondary. Gilmore's been looking forward to this matchup with A.J. Brown. I believe he's, as physical as A.J. Brown is. That's going to be a good matchup. Deron Bland probably beyond Devontae Smith. And whoever lines up in the slot, that's who Jordan Lewis will cover. unless we have Jalen Johnson for that game or, trade for a corner. We shall see. But Philly can be had. Philly hasn't really been rolling over teams. They've been getting by. It's going to be a big game. And we're not going to lay an egg like we did against San Francisco. That was an aberration, like I said. We beat Philly next Sunday, guys. We pull that out. Then after that, we got the Giants, the Panthers, and Washington. And we own the Giants and we own Washington. And Carolina got the first win today, but, we're going to roll over them. And I believe that game is on the road, which is good because you want one of our road games to be against a really bad team. Giants will be at our house, and I believe Washington, Thanksgiving, will be at our house. If we beat Philly next Sunday, after 12 games, we should be 10-2. In a sole position of first place in the NFC. So the number one seed really is in our hands. Lions have to drop one, which I'm pretty sure they will because I don't think, they are as good as advertised either. And Seattle will drop one or they'll drop multiple. Good win today. What we needed was, that hard-fought victory on the road against the Chargers and come back at home and beat down the Rams like we did. All three phases. Sam Williams got that punt block. Beautiful for the safety. Turpin had his punt return for a touchdown, but Nashawn Wright, he can't do nothing right. Put him in a trade package and send him out of here. He is no good. If it comes down to where we need him to cover, and, that it ain't going to work. He is not good at any phase of professional football. He's had plenty of time. It's not going to happen. Trade him for a 2025 7th round pick. 2025 7th round pick. Hell, I don't care. Just get his ass out of here because he does more harm than good. Otherwise, it was a good game today. Time of possession, we had 35 minutes, 28 seconds. To the Rams, 24 minutes and 32 seconds. Beat down overall, dominant win. That's how we like to do it. Next week is the heavyweight matchup. And I like that it's at 3:25, not Sunday night. I think that'll be to our benefit. All right, guys, that's it for this episode. Please subscribe, like, and share. I cannot reiterate that enough. Help me get to 500 then to 1,000. When I hit that, this show will grow exponentially, and this will be a show that you will look forward to watching and calling in on. I'm telling you, help me get there, guys, but I cannot get there without y'all's help. Keep God first and foremost. He comes before everything, even this. Seek him in his righteousness, and all these other things will be added unto you. I am a living testimony of that. I've got testimonies of the wazoo. God is real. All right, guys, you have a good week. Have a good Monday. Have a good Victory Monday. We'll see what the talking heads have to say about how bad our win was. Other than that, guys, it was a good day today. I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Charles and Charles is out.